Hi, welcome to the Arcade Buffet. We have another 19-inch 4900 medium res repair. This one is for HSS Red Dragon on the K-Law forums. I wanted to do something for you this time instead of the normal repair video. I wanted to show you a little bit more about what we're doing. I went ahead and already did the cap kit, did the reflow and everything on it, and hooked it up to the tube. Well, this is his old tube, and this is the result after a rejuvenation. And as you can see, it's pretty poor. Now this is with the flyback about 95% of the way up, and the brightness about 95% of the way up, and the color is adjusted as good as it can. I will turn the lights off so you can see it a little bit better and get an idea. So with the lights off, it doesn't look too bad, but there again, you know, when you're playing arcade games, a lot of times you don't have the lights all the way off. You know, usually there's black light or a little bit of ambient light or something in the background. So it doesn't look very well. Well, he opted for a tube swap. So what I'm going to do is I will cut away and come back after I have got the tube swap done. I've already tested this on another tube, and it looks fantastic. So I know the chassis and everything works because I already put it on a tube that is in good condition. So stay tuned for the resolution. We will see how good we can get this tube swap, just like the other one. So they don't always turn out the best, but we will give it our best shot and see what we can come up with. So anything will be better than looking at a screen that you can't see during the day. So this is for a championship sprint, so you really kind of need to see the track and the layout and your cars. So we're going to make it look better. So stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Alright, I wanted to show you a little bit of the progress here. I've taken the chassis that I've already recapped and reflowed off, and I wanted to show you a couple things. Unlike the other chassis I did for Old World Man, where that's going in his Paperboy, that 4900 I talked about and showed an example had the box around the voltage regulator. Well, this one, this particular model, has that box around the voltage regulator. Now most of the chassis, the rest of it's the same little satellite board and other miscellaneous little parts and boards and stuff that are in there. So just because you don't see that box doesn't mean that it's not a 4900 medium res 19. Now the 4900 25-inch medium res look the same. Now we'll have to do some more investigating when I get one. I don't have one at the current moment, so I can't compare the notes, but we will try to find the differences between the two. But I just wanted to give you a little project update of what's going on. Here's the old tube and the frame that I'm going to use, and there's the yoke. So we're going to take all this off. We're going to take the degauss coils and stuff off, and take the yoke off, and take the rings off. Now we're not going to use these rings, we're going to use the other TV's rings. We're going to mark it and put them back on exactly where they were. So hopefully I won't have to set too much of the convergence. Makes it nice and easy. See, just like on the other chassis that I did for Old World Man, we had to put one convergence strip, and it was almost in exactly the same place. So that tells me, well, there's another one there, which I don't remember being on the other tube. So we may end up having to put them back. I don't know yet. So we shall see. But here's a status update, and we'll come back. Alright, just another little update here. Here's our donor. Came out of somebody's house, off their back porch or something somewhere. I've already opened it up once and verified all the internal guts. But just wanted to give you a little update. This is what our donor is going to be. I've already looked at it, and the tube, it'll be hard to see in this video, but if you can see right here, it says 19V90. Well, this tube is also a 90-degree tube. So hopefully, with a little luck, it's just going to swap right in. So here's our donor. Like I say, it's probably seen better days as far as TVs go, but for our purposes, it's going to be just fine. So stay tuned. Alright, another little update. I don't know if you can see it, but the 19V90 is right here. I'll show you again. I'll try to remember when I get it out. But as you can see, little, old TV. Been through probably hell. So, but the one notable thing on it, I got to, once I get it off here, if you notice, here's the yoke, and here are the rings. Well, these rings appear to be attached to this yoke. So, this swap may be a little bit more difficult. We're going to have to use the rings off of the old tube. So, but as you can see, we're going to see where it works best. It doesn't always work out the same. But as you can see, how these rings are touching this yoke. So, we will put everything back just like it is on there. And we'll do exactly the same on this tube. So, we will see how it turns out and go from there. So stay tuned. We got to do a little more unpacking and get this beast out of this cage. So stay tuned. Alright, another little update. Here's the tube out of that. So here we go. I wanted to show you. Right here, it's easier to see now. See, 19V90. It's exactly the same as this tube over here. So now we're going to do the process of putting degauze and the yoke and the rings and everything onto this tube. So, and we're going to put the dag strap that goes around, that connects the dag wire and connects the tube electrically. So we're going to switch that over as well. Then stay tuned for the results and we'll see how it looks here in just a minute. Alright, I just want to give a little update. I got everything put back on, and I had originally left the white strips that held the yoke pieces, the wedges, in place. These right here. And I left them there so I would have a general idea where the old yoke set. Now that doesn't mean they're not going to need to be moved. But as you can see, everything is on. The rings are on. Degauze, everything on. The strap is on. So everything is good. So it's just a little update. And next update, it should be in the frame. And we'll go from there. Alright, here we go. Here's another update. Everything is in the tube, in the frame now. So, as you can see, it looks about like any other monitor that you've ever seen. So, next step will be to hook it up and do some color adjustments and things like that, and see where it goes. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. After about an hour or so, it took us a little while on this one. Had to put a lot of conversion strips and stuff on it. Very, very hard to converge this tube. I was hoping it wouldn't be quite so hard, but after messing with it and trial and error and putting this strip here and that strip there and things, well, here's what it looks like. So as you can see, it's looking fantastic. So I'll show you a little bit here in the back. It took a lot more than normal. So as you can see, there's one or two convergence strips or whatever down there, and there's one there, and there's, I don't know, 3 or 4 around this side. So sometimes doing convergence and purity and things like that is not as easy as people make it sound. So take your time and do it right, and you'll get exactly this fantastic looking picture. So I also go back and championship sprint and live to see another hopefully 10 to 15 years. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you need any problems or have any problems, shoot me an email or leave me a note at the bottom of this video. Hit me up at my website, thearcadebuffet.com, or hit me up at my Gmail, thearcadebuffet@gmail.com. Thanks, and see you soon.